commissions allows the advertiser not only to commission based on publisher, but commission based on products, and do so in a dynamic way.
Not only can you start working with these publishers, but you can also control how much of your inventory you let them sell, what type of inventory you let them see, and what channels they can distribute it on. That allows them to, in a very controlled way, add in new publishers to their overall program that up until we had smart commissioning, they simply couldn't use.
And this allows them the flexibility to really leverage their position. So it allows them to prioritize certain types of stock, certain types of exclusive product.
Something becomes, it's hot, it's on sale right now, but in 2 months' time it'll go back to being a normal product.
It can be all planned in advance, and all the dates where these things come online can be set. The commissions come online can be set.
All of those things can be set up way ahead of time. The publishers know exactly what they can sell and can't sell. They know what commission they're going to receive. Yeah. That's really important for them. So that's clear communication, payment terms.
And that makes it very powerful for those brands. The other route is obviously brands who want to push, stock that maybe is not moving as quickly as they would like. And what that means is that they can set a higher commission on that stock. They can put a broader audience on that stock, or they can put a higher commission on a particular type of publisher or a particular publisher to incentivize that publisher to work with them.
Flexibility is going to be really important to a lot of business models. Yeah. So you need to be able to put things on sale and take them off sale and respond quickly.
And have time gates between when you switch these things on and off.
Yeah, exactly.
In the way that we did affiliate discovery to try and move down the long tail, it was also for smart commissioning to say, actually, some of this stuff shouldn't just be last click. Last click is, often the thing that gets them over the threshold of making a purchase, but there's all this influences all along the way, and that was really what we were trying to do, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the building of affiliate discovery, in the background, we built that essentially a unique profile for every single publisher, so we can see where, on average, they show up in the click path for each advertiser, and we could see there was a real gap to say, some advertisers won't work with some publishers because they can't control them.
Yeah, we get asked all the time, why don't you have an attribution tool that you can just say, right, I'm going to do first click, last click, mix clicks. Why don't we have that? And the answer was because we feel that it should be done on a product base rather than a brand base, and also there needs to be a system where you can modify commissions for some affiliates in a different way to others.
Previously, the setup was quite heavy duty for an advertiser to set up many rules in relation to different products and different groups of publishers.
They would say, I'd love to turn on this publisher, but I can't because I can't control their volume, or I can't be specific about what SKUs they sell.
And also one of the things that we recognised was on these attribution systems, we say, well, I'm going to do this on first click because we want content publishers, or this on last click because we want coupons and buy now, pay later, whatever it was. But in reality, we know that the click paths are at various different lengths. It's not just an average one of 3.3. Some it can be 1 and some it can be 20. And therefore, having a kind of one size fits all attribution system just wouldn't work. Hence the smart. That's where the smart comes in, because we're using all sorts of clever things to work out actually where that purchase decision was made.
One quote from an advertiser was that they're finally able to really expand and use the full reach of the affiliate network now that they're able to target within that space the products and publishers that they want to work with at the right level of both commissions and the right types of publishers. This is something they've not been able to do before, and every other solution has meant a lot of configuration by them on their side. And that's something that we've been able to build dynamically within the system.
There is a lot more we can do with that engine. We can start to expose time decay, like pure first click, reward all. There's lots we can do there depending on, I think it'll make sense for different domains and verticals what we do expose. Right now we're trying to, again, in the same spirit as affiliate discovery, we don't expose even 10% of what the engine can do in the user interface because we're trying to make it as easy to use as possible.
Once again, this streamlining. So it follows with our philosophy around more brains, less hands.
Merchants who would regularly experience exclusive launches, merchants who would be prone to perhaps distressed inventory or an overstock situation.
Mm-hmm. All those that've got a mixture of situations where you can tailor your rules depending on what you want to do.
Being open to receiving let's say, volume as well as relevance, right? So, like, we might have a niche publisher that is a fraction of a popular publisher, but the traffic they're going to bring is going to be really, really targeted, and it's going to convert at a higher level.
I was going to say with high conversion rates, that's what it's all about.
Correct.
What's an ideal merchant, would you say, for Smart Commission? Because there's a number of things we look for. Obviously, a good product feed first.
Yep, if they're giving us a product feed, then we can build up a really good internal understanding of who they are and what they're trying to sell. So that's a really big win. The key benefits of it is it can go live on existing programs with zero tech. So no more tagging, no more need to involve your IT team. If you've already got a product feed with Webgains, you can start using Smart Commissioning today.